There is a type of silent suffering that many people carry but rarely manage to name. It is the uncomfortable, almost suffocating feeling that arises right after you dare to say a simple word: no. I can't. I don't want to. I'm not available. A direct, necessary boundary, and yet followed by a disproportionate weight, as if you have committed a moral failure, as if you are betraying invisible expectations that hover over your head. This video is for those who have felt that weight, for those who have found themselves in a spiral of guilt after trying to preserve themselves, for those who struggle to set boundaries even when everything inside them screams for protection. The guilt of saying no is not natural. It is learned. It is the result of emotional engineering built over years, often since childhood, that subtly and constantly teaches that a person's worth is directly linked to their ability to serve, please, and be available. From a young age, many of us learn that love and acceptance are rewards granted only when we obey, when we say yes, when we put others' needs above our own. And this learning takes deep root. As adults, we carry this emotional inheritance without questioning it. We continue to say yes to avoid conflict, to maintain relationships, to not seem selfish. And the most tragic part, we do this even when saying yes destroys us inside. But the truth is different. The guilt we feel is not a sign of empathy. It is a sign of programming. Brené Brown, a world-renowned researcher for her work on shame and vulnerability, states that the guilt of setting boundaries is deeply linked to toxic shame, an internalized belief that we are only worthy when we are useful. In other words, that our worth is conditioned to how much we can sacrifice for the good of others. This distortion leads many people to believe that saying no is an act of aggression, that prioritizing oneself is a lack of love, that protecting oneself is being cold, insensitive, selfish. And so we go on, exhausted, resentful, emotionally drained, but still saying yes, with a smile on our face and a knot in our throat. What this video proposes is a break from this perverse logic. It is not just about learning to say no, but about understanding why it has become so difficult. And most importantly, recognizing that the guilt you feel was never yours. It was placed upon you.